Hi, and welcome to another edition of Fresh Finds by 5 Cat Thrift. And this weekend I found an estate sale kind of out of nowhere, wasn't expecting it, didn't see any signs for it on Thursday, just kind of popped up. And there was a lot of really interesting stuff there. Granted, the lady who had passed away and this estate sale was for, she was a bit of a hoarder. She had a lot of QVC items and like crazy amount of ribbon and fake flowers. But besides the point, I was still able to find some cool stuff. She clearly was a traveler, so I will start with that, kind of. It's at the bottom. What also happened yesterday is that we were going to take the baby for a walk to the park, and we saw a box that was sitting outside of an apartment just a couple houses down from us. And they had a bunch of really cool stuff that was just sitting on the curb as garbage. So I opened up the box, and I found a ton of these Hercules, the Legendary Journeys, which I don't know if you know what this is, but this was a very popular show that I think was on the WB, Channel 18 here in Milwaukee, when I was a kid. A lot of people watched it, and this is actually Xena, who had her own show. She was Xena, Warrior Princess, and a lot of people I knew actually watched the show when they were in grade school. So these are older, and they were free and on the corner. So I did look them up while we were there, and I want to say that they sell for roughly $9 a piece. So not like a ton of money. These aren't gonna like make me rich. They're not like some super awesome action figure series, but there were a ton of them. They weren't all just Xena. A lot of Xenas though. This is a different kind of Xena with a different outfit. It's Xena 2. I don't know what that means. I never watched these shows. She's another Xena. But there was this she-demon. Not entirely sure what that is all about either. Apparently she changes faces. I don't know. Another Xena. Oh, it was mostly Xenas. There was a centaur too, but one of the guys we were talking to, I told him, I'm like, you can have one or two. Like, there was a guy that came out of that apartment complex and we're like, is this garbage? And he's like, I don't know. He's like, I don't think she just threw it away, but apparently she did. Must have maybe broke up with somebody. I don't know, but I figured for at least $9 a piece and or whatever they were free. So this time, stopping and looking at something outside that were actually paid off for me. My husband, however, he really wanted these. He absolutely loves these ice cube trays. So he was pretty excited to get this. He was happy. That we're gonna keep, obviously, because he liked it. This was also in the box, not these napkins, but this really nice napkin holder. It's actually from Target, so it's Threshold from Target, so it's actually pretty well made, and I do honestly prefer Target stuff over most things. Like, I don't go out of my way to buy it, but if I do see something I really like and I know it's Target at a thrift store, or if it's priced decently enough at Target, I will keep it. That's gonna go upstairs in our Airbnb. So I had a video earlier in the year that had one of the geese that looked very similar to this little bunny. I didn't get the bunny at the time. It was around Easter, and this is from Target, but I got the goose. And then when I went back, I want to say after Easter, at some point they had a chicken, and the chicken was only $1.50. But the bunny I did like too. The bunny had been sold out. So now I have the bunny. So now I have the complete set, I guess, of all the little Target animals that were $3 at Easter this year. This is also going to go up in the Airbnb. I think I'm just going to put them all together on one shelf and be like, yep, I shop at Target. Oh, this was also out there. This is a really cool little elephant mug. This is actually from Boston Store, which is no longer a thing. So yeah, 2015, this is a little bit older. I didn't look it up or anything. Maybe I will to see if it actually has any decent comps. I'm gonna assume it probably doesn't, but if for some reason it does have decent comps, I'll resell it. If it doesn't, I'm just gonna put a plant in here and put it up in the Airbnb because it's cute and it didn't deserve to get put on the curb like that. If anything, I would give it to Goodwill where it rightfully belongs. All right, so now this is the stuff that I got at the estate sale. So she clearly liked cats. There was a lot of cat stuff. There was a super cool cat doorstop that I really wanted, but then I saw some lady, actually, I almost grabbed it out of this box that it was in, but then I saw some lady was actually like carrying it around in that box, and I was like, whoa, I almost grabbed her stuff. I would have felt bad. But I did end up picking up this cute little ceramic kitty. I can't find any information on it. It's just got cute, really big eyes. It looks like it's handmade. There isn't any markings on it. Looks hand painted. Either way, I thought it was really cute. I have a problem where I buy cats and horses, so that's for me. I'm just gonna keep it, I suppose. It's whatever at this point. I don't know if she worked for Miller or not because there were a lot of like random Miller products, but this was the one that I thought was probably the coolest out of all of them. So, oh, I didn't even realize that this is the Miller High Life like thing. Yeah, okay, I didn't realize that, but this is like pretty much like a brand new Miller High Life beach towel, and it looks pretty vintage. I'm gonna do a little bit more research and find a little bit more comps on it, but it's in great condition. It's got really cool fringe on it. It's, like I said, it doesn't look like it was ever used, so I'm actually pretty excited about this one, and we'll see what kind of comps I find for it. But I grabbed this, and the guy didn't charge me very much for it. He charged me $30 for everything, but I will show you why it ended up being so much. There was just like some really cool fabric-y type items. She clearly was a crafter, because I ended up finding other things like this. This is so cute. I'm probably gonna resell this because I'm not really sure what to do with it, but it's clearly a pillowcase and somebody made this, and it's just really cute. It's 2 puppies and a little turtle, and all of this is like actually like stitched, and like it just looks really cool. I thought that was really cute. It looks like it's from the 70s, so I kept that. Oh, these are super cool. These were never used too. I'm gonna do a little bit more research on these too. I didn't really look to see if there was a tag or anything, but these are brand new pillowcases, and they've got this really cool daffodil pattern on it. I really like these. I think these are super cool. There were 2 of them, so I grabbed both of them. Again, I don't think he charged me very much for it, and I'm gonna have to look and see. I honestly didn't look to see if there were any tags to see if I could figure out when this is from, but I'll see what I can find and try to put the comps in the video. I also found this super cool. So this is a festival, a jazz festival that happens a lot in New Orleans. It's the Jazz Heritage Festival, and I did see that the posters, man, you find some posters for this from the 90s. You were talking some serious money, like hundreds of dollars. Don't think the t-shirt's gonna be worth nearly as much. I couldn't find very many, but I thought this one was really fun. It's totally, so it's from 1991. This totally is 90s aesthetic with all the neon, and then there's just like really cool stuff here. Like there's an alligator, there's a crawfish, pardon me, along with a bunch of musical instruments. I just thought it was really super cool, and it actually was single stitched. It's definitely vintage Hanes shirt. So I grabbed this because I thought it was super cool, and guess what? My husband thought it was really cool too. He actually tried it on and he liked it. So I was gonna sell this, but he liked it and he likes jazz. He gets to keep it. So these also were some pillowcases I found. There was another one there that I could not find the pair to, but these are just like handmade little like printed cute. Again, I don't think these were ever used, and if they were barely used. I found 2 of these with the lace. They scream cottagecore. I think they're cute. They're like little house on the prairie things. So I grabbed those as well, and those I will be reselling because I think they're cute, and I love vintage linens like that. This is just cool. Part of me wants to get it framed and like put it upstairs because I seem to have a bird theme going. Pretty sure she made this. This is just super cool. I love it. I think it's super pretty. It's very well done, and again, in perfect condition. It looks so good. I mean, really well made on the back. So that I just like last minute grabbed. I saw and grabbed it and was like, yup, gonna come home with me. I don't think maybe charged me $1 for that. This was part of the Xena find. This was just sitting out there. And again, one of those things where it's like, I saw it, I wanted it, it was free. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna take it. I think I'm gonna put it upstairs in the Airbnb and put some like pillows in here maybe as like a decoration. Not really sure. I had some like fancy pillows sitting out. And I found a really cool bird pillow last week at Habitat for Humanity. So I don't know, this is pretty cool. I want to find a way to style it and put like blankets and stuff in it upstairs. So there's that. Now the bulk of what cost me the most money, the estate sale, is in here. I'm actually going to probably put a video like over here. Maybe it'll be over here. I don't know. When I see the video, I will know where it gets put. But I'm going to probably put up another video showing these in a little bit greater detail, and I'm not going to go through everything that's in this box because that would be ridiculous. But she clearly traveled and she clearly collected charms. And my mother collected charms from everywhere as well. My mom has a very detailed charm bracelet. It's got some gorgeous charms on it from like the 60s and the 70s. And so as a child, I thought that was like the coolest thing in the world. I also have my own charm bracelet, and it's full of a lot of the places I've been to. I think it's really cool. It's a fun tradition. I honestly hope my daughter sees them someday and loves them as much as I did, and I used to just look at them in my mother's jewelry box all the time. So there's some really, really cool ones in here. Like I said, I'm gonna put a more detailed video up next to my head because I did run through over these and you're not gonna be able to see them that well, but like here is a Spanish dancer, and then there's this really cool bull, and then there is a matador in here. Oh, here he is. Here's the matador. So I'll probably end up selling like these three as a lot. I did find the matador and the bull. I found a listing with these exact same two charms and they want $120 for them. They said they're from the 60s. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of research because while I think they're silver, I'm not seeing any markings on them, but that doesn't really necessarily mean that they're not. So I'm gonna do a little bit more research on some of these, but there's like, this one she probably got when she was over in like Greece or Italy because that is a chariot the Romans would have had. There's this pin that literally says, I think it says snowbird. Yeah, snowbird. I didn't really look up a lot of this stuff yet. I'm going to get to it. Here's a shepherd. Again, I think that's like maybe that's like a gondola guy. I don't know, but this was the bulk of it. These were all 50 cents each. I think I'm definitely gonna make my money back on this. See, this is why I think she worked at Miller's. See, welcome to Miller time. I don't know. But yeah, there's some cool ones in here. There's a really cool Las Vegas one that I might actually keep for myself. It's dice. Oh, here it is. It's this little dice. And it's got the little Las Vegas flag on it. So this, I would definitely tend to think, even though I'm not seeing anything that says that it's silver, it probably is silver. But anyways, really cool. I'm gonna get all these pieced out, figured out what they all are, and get them all uplisted on my eBay store. I'm probably not gonna keep any of these for myself because I've never been to Spain or Paris or any of the places that are in here. Maybe someday, but not today. And when I'm there, I'll get my own charm. So anyways, that's everything. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please follow me on Instagram. I post all of this stuff almost like day of having gone through everything on my Instagram account. I also try to post the shorts on my YouTube account. So if you like shorter videos, definitely like and subscribe because I will be posting those way more than I post these long format videos because they take forever. Also, my eBay store is 5Cat Thrift, and then my Poshmark store is also 5Cat Thrift. I'm trying to put more things in my Poshmark store these days. Still on the fence if I'm going to start a Depop store or not, but we will see. So anyways, thank you and take care. 13